recording. I watched the whole video footage again to be sure I was correct. And actually, motion 11-12-13-03 came after 11-12-13-05. And -05 actually is the motion that I made and John seconded, that the matter of the sewage treatment facility be tabled until December 19th in order to give the public opportunity to provide their input. And this motion was defeated. But the one that Councillor Bonesteel brought, which Councillor Underwood seconded, actually had a friendly amendment made by John Russell. And that friendly amendment was that council secure a legal opinion clarifying if we have options other than a full bill available to us after December 31st. So that motion in its entirety was passed. So that friendly amendment wasn't included in that, in Councillor Bonesteel's motion.
You're talking about 12-13-03?
03 and 05 are the two issues, yes. So 05 was put down as new business, but it actually preceded the discussion about whether we would send a letter to the other municipalities or not. And that letter that we sent to the other municipalities, which is done accurately, actually had a friendly amendment, which John Russell had made. And that one was that we actually secure a legal opinion. And that legal opinion portion was actually included with the new business motion, which, and it should have been with the earlier motion.
That was defeated.
No, it was, the friendly amendment was carried, we gave the motion at -03, which was carried. So fortunately, we have video footage.
Understand what,
Yeah, this is, here we go on the point of order.
Yep.
This is, I'm not disagreeing with you, I'm just saying that here we are with revisionist history. We look at these minutes, and we're presuming, so maybe we need to, someone needs to review, the clerk's department needs to review them online or something before.
let's refer these back for clarification. I don't know. What is council's wish? Council receiving?
Well,
Councilor Underwood.
I have to say, I do remember some discussion about asking for legal opinion that night. But I can't remember precisely what it was, a friendly amendment and stuff, but I do remember definitely we were talking about legal opinion.
And it was passed. Yes, it would be a good idea for staff to watch the video footage because I watched it all and that was definitely a pattern. So.
The clerk at that meeting had the tape sat here at the front and that got turned off.
Oh, okay.
Councilor Loman?
It would make sense to record the comments, as we always do, in these minutes, tonight's minutes. I guess we still don't have our own official recording of these meetings, and when we do, then that will likely be the process that the clerk's department will take to prepare the minutes. But right now, these are the official minutes, and I accept the fact that that there are some comments and suggestions, and fine, these minutes can reflect that. But I don't see the point of going back and asking the clerk and staff to sit down and to review video that is not the municipalities at this point in time. We know we want to rectify that.
Councilor Scott?
If you look at the bottom of OT, of O2 rather, as for legal opinion, council agrees the municipal solicitor be contacted. So it is in the body before that, that it's written there that they're going to do that. So I don't know if that applies to that or not, but we have it written in the notes of the minutes. So I'm just
not the motion, right? So, yes. Well, of course, it is very important that we have minutes that reflect the accurate situation, right? So ultimately, somehow it'll have to be rectified if it's not accurate. So, and not just reflecting today's minutes, but back then, because those issues are of importance. That we did ask for legal opinions, and we ultimately did secure legal opinions. And I think that we have a duty to ensure that we recorded the minutes as accurately as possible. Unfortunately, it may require reviewing footage, but we don't have to do it every time, and it's there if we need. And footage speaks for itself. There's no way anybody can foil footage.
So are you making any recommendation to actually add a statement to these minutes, and an amendment to these minutes?
Well, the friendly amendment is essential that be added, yes. That was passed.
That what be added?
The friendly amendment that John Russell added, that we secure a legal opinion. It was that council secure a legal opinion clarifying if we have options other than a full build available to us after December 31st. I can
Councilor Russell, do you remember?
Councilor Russell.
I think if you remember what it was like when we were having quite a discussion about that resolution, and I said, well, the friendly amendment might have a legal opinion, and I think as Councilor Scott has said, in the body of the court, in the body of it, it says, but it doesn't say it's a friendly amendment. So, did it get passed as that? It's my memory's not that good. I do remember they had quite a discussion about legal opinions.
This is included in this passed.
Councilor Cook?
Have we had any subsequent legal opinion to that effect?
The lawyers are working on this, soliciting agreements. Opting in and opting in.
So that, okay. So, was a good point, I would say.
It's not your point.
Councilor?
Well, we do have a legal opinion. There are enough people here who recollect. Minutes are the best recollection, not a word for word verbatim recording. They're not supposed to be. The best recollection of the events that occur. For us, in hindsight, I don't think it's going to be a harm to put that friendly amendment in there, in this now, because it happened, and it's better for the recording and the record overall. So, yeah, I'll make a motion that we put that friendly amendment in here, in the minutes. So,
I'll second that. Yes, second.
Seconded. Question?
No, never mind.
All in favor of the minutes as amended? Carried.
That's okay.
We had a technical thing with our recording device, and as we said, we will try to rectify that. Regular meeting of January 9th, moved by Councilor Ullman.
No, I still have the night in,
Okay.
on the, well, maybe I am on the January 9th. Yes, so I am.
Okay. Motion for January 9th, second by Councilor Cook. Question? Councilor Ullman.
Not a question, just a comment, and it's my error. I don't make that many of them. On page 11 and 12, when we were speaking about the Kettle and Stony Point addition to reserve, it's not the Ministry of Aboriginal Affairs, that was my error. It should have been INAC, and that's what should have been in the minutes. That was my fault.
Make that distinction. All agreed with that? Any other questions? All in favor of those minutes? Carried, thank you. 4.1, we have a delegation here tonight